Hello, my friends. Today, I would like to share with you the number one habit that you can develop that will improve your chance of success and your entire quality of life. And that is the cornerstone for recovery, which is being on your own side. And what I mean by that is in this process of brain rewiring, this goes for anybody. If you clicked on this video, this is for you. But especially in the process of brain rewiring or any process of radical change where we're really wanting to create a positive brain state and a healthy brain and a healthy body, that's never going to be built on a foundation of self-hatred, fear, self-doubt, and a constant barrage of feelings and thoughts and beliefs that undermine our sense that we have agency or power over ourselves and our experiences and our brain function and our attention and our quality of life. I've never met someone with limbic impairment who felt good about themselves. Not once. Most people with limbic impairment are really concerned about doing it right, to the point where they're worrying so much about doing it right that they're constantly criticizing themselves, shaming themselves, tearing themselves down, and actively arguing on behalf of their limbic impairment. I see this often where people will be arguing with me, and coaching calls will be, the whole train of thought. All the stuff is, I can't do this. It's too hard. I'm not good enough. I'm not worth it. All of this, it's too scary. It's too big. I'm failing. I'm too broken. All these things. So in that vein, the number one thing you can do, and this is just a simple thing to notice each day in your thoughts, especially the ones that you're actually getting behind. The thoughts that you're really engaging with and putting emotional energy into. It might not be fully conscious, but take note. Am I on my own side? Am I actively building up my own? Am I arguing on behalf of my recovery? Am I arguing on behalf of my own goodness, of my own enoughness, of my own innate wholeness? Or am I arguing on the side of of feeling like I'm a victim, of feeling that I'm not able, that I'm incapable, that I am not worth it, that I am worthless, that I am broken, that I am stupid, that I am a coward, that I'm a bad person, that there's just something wrong with me? Whose side are you arguing on? And start arguing on your own side. It's like, otherwise what we're doing is we're doing our practice, and it's like putting, we're building bricks with, visualization and mood elevation and, catching some of our negative thought patterns. But then once we're in those negative patterns and we're really feeding them, we're just tearing all the bricks back down. So instead of doing it right, focus on being on your own side and loving yourself and watering the efforts you are making with affirmations or mantras like, my best is always enough, because it is. And I can tell you, I was stuck in a rut for most of my recovery, but that was one of the things I got, a couple of the things that got me out and through of some of the most difficult parts, especially when I didn't believe it. And I want to emphasize that affirmations are affirming the thing you want to believe, not the thing you already believe. It's a doorway. It's like you're a magician opening a portal to walk through into this new reality of, my best is always enough. You are asserting that. You could call them assertions instead of affirmations if you want, but you're asserting that that's the truth. And it is, because it's always imperfect. No matter what you've seen, no matter what you believe, anyone you look up to, including me, they fumbled and tripped and tumbled through their recovery. It was messy. It was ugly. It was not clean. It was not perfect. I promise you. Ask them. If you can, like other coaches, other recoveries, ask them, was your recovery process really clean and neat? There may be a few people out there where it was, but for most of us, it was an absolute mess. So know that you're not alone. Your best is enough. And one of my favorites was, my power is my best friend and I love myself. Just over and over again. My power is my best friend and I love myself. Stepping in my personal power is the only thing I care about, because that's all we have access to in this journey is our personal power, our agency, our energy, our attention. Where are we putting it behind? That's it. You don't get to hold on to anything else. And anything you're afraid of losing by being on your own side wasn't real to begin with. Anything that's built on a foundation of dysregulation or lack of self-worth is not sustainable because it's built on sand. It's built on a false foundation. So don't be afraid to lose anything by being on your own side. Whatever you're losing wasn't real to begin with, and it was part of your illness. Only things you lose when you choose love weren't you, and they were part of the illness. They were hurting you. You're not going to lose anything that you actually want or need when you start to be on your own side. You're going to lose a lot of things you didn't want to begin with. So be willing to. You get to gain yourself and your health and the feeling that you've actually got your own back. You've got someone eternally on your own side in every moment.